This is the next episode of my XR Weekly News. We are in week 18, 2026. And before I forget it, this weekly news includes everything until Thursday evening German time, something like that, because after that I will be on a private short trip. But if there's anything news from Thursday evening to Saturday or so, I will put it in the next weekly news, of course, next week. You will not miss anything. By the way, we are going on a so-called blind booking trip. This is cool. I don't know if you have that in the States or somewhere else. I think so. But in Germany, we have like Eurowings, for example, or Lufthansa. They use like a tool that's called blind booking. Then you have a list of cities or places where you could go, but you don't know where to go, where you will go. You know it when you already paid. And this is cool adventure. Yeah? You have no idea where it's going and you pay and then you know it. And that's really cool. And you can save a lot of money because right now the flights are very, very expensive. And for now, for this weekend trip, we only pay I think 180 or 190 euro for 2 people. Like, this is really, really a good price, in my opinion. And if you would book it like a single trip, like normal, you would pay like 5 times the price or something like that. So really cool. I don't know if you have that in the States. So this is where we go. Yeah, the weather here it's very sunny here in Germany, but it's still pretty cold. So at night we have like 0 degrees Celsius and at the day we have like 22. Like, it's a huge difference between night and day, but still really, really cool. So guys, everything about XR hardware, games, releases and sales. Let's have some fun with the weekly news and let's go.
VoodooDE.
So guys, perhaps you've already noticed that Into the Radius 2 on PC left early access, and that means we have version 1 and we have like a full story campaign now. We have 10 main missions and 170 secondary missions, a lot of different weapons and so on, and the price is still the same. It didn't change for full release. We still pay $40. And what they plan for the future is that, to port the Quest version also to final release. And later, perhaps a PlayStation VR 2 version of the final release of 1.0. They don't plan to bring new big content like new zones or so, but they are working on different features on the game, like mod support, shooting range, and even expanding the co-op from 2 to 4 players. And if you didn't see my gameplay, you should definitely see it. This is a hard game. I totally noobed there. And you should definitely watch the video. It's absolutely worth it. I love the open world and the atmosphere. Definitely check it out. So this is important for all developers because you can apply for your VR game that it's shown in the upcoming Upload VR Showcase. You know, the Upload VR Showcase is showing all the new games, upcoming games, also indie games in VR and XR, and it's happening on June 12th. Yeah, and if you have a game or so that you want to show there, there's a link here to apply in this article of Upload VR. This is linked in my description as always, and you can apply here. And until June 3rd, you have to like show some videos or so, and they decide if it's shown there. So if you want to spread your VR game a little bit, this is a good idea. And for me personally, a very bad news: Paranormal Activity, The Lost Soul. The guys that are on my channel since the beginning, you know that was my favorite game before Half-Life Alyx was released. It was my favorite game, and this is absolutely amazing. This is a nice horror game, brutal, nice atmosphere. But it will be delisted soon. We don't know the exact date, but it will. They have problems with the license and so on, and they have to remove it from the stores, from all stores. You can buy it on Quest, PC VR, and PlayStation VR 2. And guys, if you want to see a good VR horror game, go for it, especially the PC VR version. Make sure to check it out. It's amazing. And the good news that I didn't expect, so we talked about the developers of Walkabout Mini Golf. They are struggling and they had layoffs and things. And despite that, we still have a new DLC for Walkabout Mini Golf. That's amazing. I didn't expect that, and it's a good sign. And the DLC, I didn't try it yet, to be honest. It's called Blockhaven. So we have everything what to a haven belongs. I think even shipwrecks and so on. Really cool. And you can buy it now. It's available for all platforms. And if you didn't try it, Walkabout Mini Golf is amazing. It's not just only mini golf. I would even say it's a social VR app. Yeah, it's so cool in multiplayer as well. Try it out. And we still have DLCs and content for Beat Saber. So this time we have the Prodigy. So if you want to play Beat Saber while listening to Firestarter and Breathe and something, you can do it now. Yeah, we have 6 songs. Here are the songs. And it's available on all platforms. And I think Beat Saber is a game that you can always play. It's for everyone. You can play it for 5 minutes, you can play it for 1 hour, whatever you want. And this is one of the few games that I still play outside of my YouTube things. Yeah, it's just amazing. I don't have much time, you know that, but in this time I mostly play Beat Saber. I love it. And we have a nice new leak for the Samsung smart glasses that are running Android XR by Google. And we already have these rumors here, the Snapdragon AR1, 155 mAh, 12 megapixel Sony camera, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth, 50 grams, directional speakers, and we have photochromic transition lenses, optional, and it runs Android XR with Gemini. And we now have pictures here. Look at this. This is a pretty simple design. Looks like a standard glasses, but of course we have this huge cameras here, so everybody can see that. And we on the side we have the Samsung logo, and we also have this picture here where you can see the speakers, and also here the cameras. Looks like it has 2 cameras, or what? Or is it? Looks that there are 2 cameras, but on the Ray-Ban Meta we only have 1 camera and 1 LED. This is the Ray-Ban Meta. Yeah, so I think that this one is the LED and this one is the camera from the Ray-Ban Meta. We will see. So the price will be around $350 to $500, same like the Ray-Ban Meta, and it will likely be shown on the July showcase by Samsung. Perhaps we can learn more, and I'm really looking forward to that. So I was just about to click on the buy button for Steam Frame because I saw that the Steam controller is available, but unfortunately not. So as you know, Steam announced, Valve announced a lot of hardware, including the Steam Frame and also the Steam controller. And the Steam controller will be available starting from May 4th for $100. And this is how it looks. I thought, yeah, perhaps I can buy it for Steam Frame, but then I noticed Steam Frame has own controllers with the same layout. So we don't need it for VR, but perhaps if you play with the Steam machine on the TV or something, you can buy it for 100. Perhaps it's good. I still have the old Steam controller. But due to the RAM shortage worldwide, the other hardware like Steam Frame or Steam machines will not be released now. This is so bad. I think the RAM shortage will have a strong influence on the price and not a good one. So the thing is, I think I made a survey that people are willing to pay up to $800 for Steam frames, some also $1,000, but everything above this will be very, very hard, even above 800, I think. So I don't know. I will buy it anyway because it's my duty to show that on my channel. Of course, yeah, I will buy it. But and then I will definitely do a review about this. But yeah, we will see. Perhaps I will also buy the Steam machine. It depends on my budget that I will have then, because all the things are so expensive. Holy moly! I bought, like recently I bought the Samsung Galaxy XR. I bought the Meta Ray-Ban display. This is freaking expensive. Like, oh my god! But yeah, we will see. Perhaps I will buy it. Yeah, guys, perhaps you've seen I've tried the VoodooDE video glasses at CES in Vegas. And that was a really nice glasses. So you can play like flat games on a very huge screen and even watch movies on a cinema-like screen. And that's really amazing, just with the small glasses. And now, why am I telling you that? Because I really love these glasses, and this has the biggest field of view that I ever tried in the video glasses. And now you can buy it on Amazon. Yeah, you can buy it on Amazon for 469. Oh, that's really much cheaper than in Germany. Like, look at this. We pay like 700 and you pay 460. This is crazy. Why is that? What the heck? Or is that something different? No, it's the same. What? Yeah. Nah, whatever. It's crazy, and I can tell you these glasses are really, really great. Yeah, and like if you want to play it like when you're traveling or so, you can just bring the glasses, and then you have always a huge screen. And if you're interested, I will put a link in the description so you can support me a little bit for free. And this is absolutely amazing, really. Weekly survey, and I'm very shocked about the results. I must say that, especially compared to my German channel. So, like, I don't know how it's in the States, but here in Germany we say Datenschutz. Like in Germany, this is called Datenschutz. Perhaps you've heard that word. Privacy, Datenschutz. This is like level 1. This is the top priority. Like in no other country, privacy is so important than in Germany. But the results are completely different. So in the States, or on this channel at least, where like I think 80% from the States are watching, we have this result here. So are you worried about the privacy when your mixed reality headset scans your room or so? And I mean, 47% said no, I don't care. That's what I pretty expected. Yeah, but a lot of people, 28%, say they care very much about privacy, and they even cover cameras or so. This is, I didn't expect that, I must be honest, because on my German channel, where I expected that like 60% choose the first option, look at this. Look at this. Only 8% care about privacy. A lot in Germany. And 44% don't care at all. Like, I also choose this. I must say, what the fuck? I also choose this option. Yeah, I don't care. Yeah, because my smartphone knows everything and so on. And but this is interesting. It's absolutely interesting that 28% of you choose that one. Wow, I didn't expect that. So obviously, privacy in the States is definitely a thing. And I have a new survey because, like, we had a lot of multiplayer games. For example, we had the final release of Forefront. No, not Battlefront. Battlefront. Forefront, yeah, the multiplayer Battlefield clone. And because of that, I want to know, when do you play your VR sessions? Is it in the morning or forenoon, just like before your work to get a fresh start? Or in the afternoon, for example, after work or after school, to relax? Or do you say in the evening, in the prime time, like 8 p.m. to 11 p.m., something like that? Or do you play at night when everyone is asleep? Please choose it. It's very interesting, very important. Check out the link in the description and in the pinned comment to participate. Yeah, and let's check out the releases. This is not much this week, not much that I should mention. But on Meta we have Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Empire City. As always, you get 10% with my coupon code VoodooDE. I already played this game, and I must say I'm not a turtle fan. Like when I was a child, I watched like some series, but not much. But like to be in first person of the Turtles is pretty cool. And it's not only fighting, we also have some quests, we also have some parkour and puzzles and so on. So it's okay. I didn't play the full game, to be honest, but that part that I played was pretty fun. So perhaps you're interested in that. And on PC VR, I didn't find anything interesting, but on the PlayStation VR 2, we have Five Nights at Freddy's Secret of the Mimic has finally VR support now, so you can get your jump scares. So that's already it with the releases this week. Okay guys, and let's check out the sales. We finally have an Humble Bundle again, and that means when you pay $10, at least $10 for these 12 games, then you have a nice package. And there is even Pirates VR Jolly Roger, the really nice Pirates adventure included. Even for that, it's worth the $10. But we also have like Virtual Hunter, Cave Digger, Survivor Man. We have Seeker, My Shadow, Operation Serpents. Some really cool games. Yeah, so make sure for $10, this is awesome. You can find the link to the sale on my homepage, VoodooDE-VR.com. There's a category sales. Have a look there, and then you can see that link. And then on MetaQuest, we have Vader Immortal Episode 1. For $3.99, Titanic A Space Between is $7.99, and then a really nice secret tip from me, a nice horror game, Organ Quarter, this is $16.99. And then on Steam we have Townsman VR, really nice God Simulator, like a little bit like Black and White, is 75% off. Sirento VR, a nice fighting action RPG with swords and guns and so on. 70% off. And on the PlayStation VR, we have the same deals like last week, but at least this one is cool. Star Wars Tales from the Galaxy's Edge you get for $10. So guys, please go in the description and in the first pinned comment and participate in the survey. Very important. And thank you for watching, and see you next time in virtual reality. See ya.
VoodooDE